The Steam Deck is a hugely popular handheld game console with all the freedom a PC can afford. And while many folks would be happy with the stock experience, some might want to pick up accessories for a more complete Steam Deck experience. And with the holidays fast approaching, I thought I could lend a hand with choosing some of the best Steam Deck accessories. So that's what this video is all about. This is the Steam Deck Holiday Buyer's Guide. All right, the first thing that we got to talk about is SD cards. Now, it's no secret that the deck has fairly limited storage space, especially when you consider that the deck was built to play PC games. That's why I picked up this 1TB SanDisk SD card. And don't be fooled, you want the A2 card to get the maximum performance out of your games. But the problem is though, even with a 1TB card, I've quickly run out of storage space. So I bought this 512GB Samsung card to supplement my storage needs. What's nice about the deck is that you can seamlessly swap out your SD cards too. I recommend getting one of these micro SD card managers as well, since they're super handy and you really don't want to lose one of these tiny boys. Part of me wishes that the SD card slot was a door on the back, which opened up to reveal additional storage space for the SD cards, but we'll get to that in a second. Now, if you're anything like me, you're going to be playing the Steam Deck with it plugged in most of the time, maybe more than half. Now, don't get me wrong, the performance per watt of the deck on battery power is good. I would even argue great in some cases, though it definitely could be better. The thing is, I just tend to mostly play tethered to a power supply. And while the charger that comes with the deck works, I've found that it's just not quite there. Between this relatively short cable and the fact that it's fixed to the device and you can't change it. That's why I picked up this Anker charger. While the Steam Deck charges at 45 watts, this charger is rated at 60 watts and has enough power delivery headroom to charge my deck and another small device like a phone or a tablet at the same time. Now, I absolutely swear by this charger. It has a Type-C port and a Type-A port. The Type-C port delivers 45 watts and the Type-A port delivers 15. Now, I swear by this charger, but it's only as good as the cable it's paired with. So if you've bought a generic power delivery charger like this one, then you're gonna wanna have a long USB cable. Now I bought this 10-footer so that I can relax pretty much anywhere on the living room sectional. Now I recommend this. This is my cable of choice. It's from Anker. It's rated for up to 100 watts. It's 10 feet long and I can practically play my deck anywhere in the living room while charging. But if you're not keen on this one, just make sure that when you're searching for a new cable, that it's capable of power delivery. I know that the name Universal Serial Bus gives the impression that all cables are created equal, but they are definitely not. Now, I've got to ask, are you enjoying this video? Why not like that smash button and smash that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the fun stuff that we're doing here on the channel? We're about to hit 100,000 subscribers, and when we do, I'm giving away a Steam Deck. Get subscribed so that you don't miss that, and thanks. So we have a charger, we have a new cable, but what if we aren't near an outlet? Well, how about a massive battery pack? That's what this TechSmarter 3000 mAh pack is all about. Charge a phone, charge a laptop, charge a Steam Deck. This pack has you covered. The only drawback with this pack is that it's too large to actually be allowed on a plane, but this works great for road trips, camping, hiking, or just general everyday carry to satisfy your inner Boy Scout. It also holds its charge exceptionally well with minimal phantom power draw, and I honestly could not be happier with this guy. Now, one of my favorite things about Steam Deck is being able to play it without hogging the TV. That is to say that Emily and I can have a show going on the TV while we're both playing our Steam Decks. But what if we want to be together on the sofa, but I need to be able to hear my game, or she needs to for that matter? That's where headphones come in. Now I've got 3 different pairs here. Now these are my Sennheiser HD 599 SE studio headphones. They are the most comfortable headphones I have ever worn. The best thing about them is that they fit my enormous head. They have ultra plush ear cups and the wide openings rest gently around my actually enormous ears as well. But if there's any room noise that you need to avoid, they might not be the best choice since they are open back and allow room noise to get in. Now, my next set are the Bose Quiet Comfort 45 headphones, which I absolutely love. They have active noise canceling that excludes room noise. And my only issue with these bad boys is that I've got a huge head. And after a little while, these guys start to put some pressure on the cartilage of my ears, and it gets uncomfortable after a bit. Keep in mind, I'm like 6'3", so if you have a smaller head than me, you're probably not gonna run into that issue. Now, these headphones connect via Bluetooth or with the included headphone connector. Finally, I have my everyday choice. If I'm out and about, I love these Jabra Elite Active 65T earbuds. They come in a convenient carrying case, which also doubles as a charging case. And they're simple, they sound great, and include 3 sets of silicone ear gels. As with most Bluetooth options, there's going to be minor lag with audio, and unfortunately, there's really no way to physically connect them to the headphone port on the deck to eliminate that lag. But I feel like that's par for the course with this form factor. So there are many docks available for Steam Deck. You can pick up the official dock from Valve for about $80. Now, this is a great option for folks who don't want to have to worry about manually updating firmware and want something that just works. It also comes with an additional first-party Steam Deck charger, which is super handy. But $80 for what's essentially a custom USB hub and second charger might seem a bit steep to some. So JStox has their updated docking station, which comes in at $45.99. This bad boy right here doesn't look all that different to the official dock. The official dock is a little smaller, a little sleeker. It features the connecting cable, power delivery pass-through, HDMI up to 4K 60 Hz, 3 Type 3 USB 3.0 ports, and an Ethernet jack, but it's on the side, which I find a little weird, though it does not come with an additional charger. But JStox also has this M.2 docking station. This thing is sick. While it comes with more or less the same I/O as the other docking stations, it also has an M.2 slot, which with the next Steam Deck update will have native support in game mode. Imagine, docking your deck unlocks a whole other set of games. How exciting is that? So if you're going to dock your Steam Deck, there's a good chance that you'll be plugging it into a monitor. And if that's the case, a mouse and keyboard is probably in order. One keyboard that I love for its versatility is the Logitech K780. It comes with a Logitech unifying receiver, which I have found I can never have too many of. And it can remember being connected up to 3 different devices, which you can switch to at any time using the F1 through 3 keys. And you can pair this keyboard with the deck's built-in Bluetooth, or you can connect the unifying receiver to a dock. Beyond that, it works just like a regular keyboard, and it's actually fantastic. Then there's the Logitech MX Master 3. Now, I have been a huge fan of the MX mice since the very beginning. I swear by the thumb wheel, and I will never go without it again. It's especially great for video editing. Again, the MX Master 3 comes with the Logitech unifying receiver, and you can pair it with up to 3 devices. It also works with Bluetooth, and the MX Master 3 comes with a rechargeable battery and charges via a USB-C port. So that's great, but if you're going to be attaching your Steam Deck to an external display, you'll also probably want some kind of wireless controller. Now, there are many options, but this will come down to preference. My favorite controllers are as follows. First is the Switch Pro controller. It's a favorite to many. With the offset sticks that are in the Xbox style, unique haptic controls, motion input, and the additional screenshot button, the Switch Pro controller is an excellent choice for many games. I personally have 2 of these because I love them so much. Some people complain about the digital triggers, but I actually prefer them for certain styles of games. Of all the controllers, my favorite this generation has to be the DualSense. While the haptic triggers aren't yet supported outside the PS5, every other feature works. What's more, the trackpad is supported and can be used to emulate a mouse. The D-pad is also the best that's currently on the market in my opinion, and the Bluetooth works out of the box with the deck. I'm a bit of a controller geek, as evidenced by my video from last year, so you'll have to excuse me because I don't believe there's such a thing as too many controllers. Alright, the number 1 thing on this list is actually the DeckMate. Now, full disclosure, the creator of DeckMate actually sent me this to review. Never got around to reviewing it, and I apologize for that, but I'm so seriously impressed with this system of attachments that it's become my number 1 recommendation. It's actually super slick. Installation is really simple. Just slide the clamp over the deck, and it's got a positive and firm grip. It then comes with an assortment of mechanical attachments. There's a kickstand that has a really nice feel to it. Just don't pick up the device by the kickstand. And then there's also a VEGA mount, which is just genius in my opinion. Then there are various attachments that have adhesive on them. You can, set up hard mounting points anywhere in your house. And swapping attachments is a simple process that doesn't feel like it's going to wear out over time. Plus, it has SD card storage built right into the thing, and there's a real positive feel to clicking the SD card into place. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall out, which I really appreciate. So that's my 2022 holiday buyer's guide for the Steam Deck. I would love to know what you think. What are your favorite Steam Deck accessories, or do you prefer the Steam Deck's stock experience? Leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to hear from you. Now, I want to give a special shout out to my patrons and my YouTube members. These folks make what I do here a reality. If you believe in the work that I'm doing and you want to help this show grow, you can become a patron using the links below. And thanks. That's going to do it for now, though. I hope you all have a blessed day and a great holiday, and I'll see you next time.